Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 is played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Oladipo is out there with Lowry. Then it's Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. And for Toronto, they've got Klay Thompson. There's Boucher out there with Pirtle. Then it's Barnes, and it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Pass to Adebayo. Boucher with the steal. Barnes against Lowry. Here's Thompson. The baseline jumper goes down.
A great way for a three-point shooter to keep the defense honest is to show them that you can knock down mid-range shots. Klay did that.
Unloads from 13. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Pass to Van Vliet. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Got a piece of it. Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Miami.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
Thompson from long range. That shot is off. Now the Heat take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
Now Barnes, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. The pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Boucher passes to Thompson. Buries it from three-point range. Thompson's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Ooh, and that dunk had some anger to it. I mean, usually he's content to just go up and get the finish with the soft touch.
Not that time. The big man looked like he had something to prove there.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim. Now, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning. That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
And Thompson kicks to Barnes. Fires the 3, and it's Thompson that time on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists tonight. The Heat trail by 4. Down low. And the jump to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Toronto working the ball around now. 2 points. That one goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Well, they're passing to Oladipo. Now Adebayo. Passes it to Oladipo. It's up a 3. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Toronto. They lead by 4. VanVleet kicks to Thompson. And to VanVleet. The tray. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Miami's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And it's Butler with the jam.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
Out to Thompson. Nice shot by Pirtle.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Heat trail by 7. Inside, Jovic, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Assisted by.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 4th assist in this one. The Heat have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. I've always wondered this, Brent, for the players, do they approach these early season games any differently than a game in, say, April?
Yeah, for sure, Kevin. I think you're still not in tip-top shape. You're still trying to figure out any additions to the roster that have been made in the offseason. And you're trying to find your own personal rhythm as to how this season is going to get started. So the approach for sure early on in the season is different than when you get to springtime.
Adebayo passes to Jovic. Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by VanVleet. Here's Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Now here's VanVleet coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. For the 3. Miami grabs the miss. And Lowry has it in the corner. Here's Oladipo. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. They get the rebound.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Adebayo. VanVleet against Lowry. 5 on the clock. And here we go. Fast break. VanVleet's got it. Here's Barnes. Again, Toronto. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Raptors?
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Pass to Barnes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Perk. And Anunoby subbed in for Chris Boucher. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession. love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Toronto making a change here. Young's checked in.
Thaddeus Young.
Here's Hero. Here's Zeller. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so Zeller nails both of them. Toronto leading by 5. Van Vliet passes to Young. Here's Anunoby. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Snatched up. Zeller. Another shot. The kick outside to Butler. No problems knocking that one down. Butler's got 6.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Thompson finds Van Vliet. Over Vincent. That's good from Van Vliet on the assist by Anunoby. And it's 7 points for Fred Van Vliet. To the wing right side. Now the pass to Struth. Here's Hero. Passes it to Struth. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Achua. And so Anunoby will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 10-point game.
Klay Thompson is tall for a guard, so you want to utilize any advantage you have. That time height came into play.
It's his first trip to the line.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Nice shot by Thompson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's Hero. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Here's Struth. They get it again. Shot by Zeller, no good.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there.
Man, this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And the Heat call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
French checked in for Thompson. On defense, Toronto. They lead by 14. Hero finds Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. With the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Trent, right side. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. And the Raptors lead by 14.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Butler passes to Hero. That one, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Vincent. Zeller with it. Now Strus. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:04 left in the first. Trent passes to Young. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
The free throw off from Anunoby. The Heat trail by 17. Pass to Hero. To the inside. Butler. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now, here's Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Raptors. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Fans, we need you to get loud right now.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Here's Van Vliet. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. They got Scotty Barnes. OG Anunoby is out there with Fred Van Vliet. Then there's Chris Boucher. And it's Achua in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Tipped away and stolen by Barnes. Now the Raptors moving it up. The dunk by Achua.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Butler kicks to Lowry. There's the 3. Here's Zeller. And Boucher sends it back. Here's Anunoby. They get it back. Achua. And there it is for him. Achua's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lowry passes to Oladipo. And here is Butler, covered by Barnes. And there's the pass to Zeller. To the middle, here's Lowry. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's Barnes for three, and it's Miami with the rebound. Zeller's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Adebayo throws it down.
He focuses on so many good shots. That's why Bam Adebayo fits this offense so well.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Oladipo, the pass to Lowry. And here's Adebayo. Poked away. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. From the corner. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Traps in the tray. 11 points in the game.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brian?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
And he makes the first. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
And no good. And Miami the other way now. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington. They'll face the Wizards. It'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Basket good. That's 12 points for Fred Van Vliet.
At the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And the Heat all-time here. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in a low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
The kick out to Oladipo. And it's off from three-point range. Toronto leading by 22. Thompson in the corner. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Fires from deep. And there's Oladipo on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 5 points now this quarter.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
And Thompson throws it down.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Oladipo outside. The pass to Jovic. And Boucher sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Pass to Adebayo.
Wonderful anticipation from Pirtle on that one, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Lowry passes to Jovic. Over Boucher. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. That free throw good from Thompson.
When you think of Klay Thompson, most people think of that three-point shot. But really, it's Klay's ability as a two-way player on the perimeter that has been a standout talent.
And it's Butler missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Nice shot by Pirtle.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Inside, Jovic, and it's good. 2 points. Jovic has got 10 points in the game.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Boucher with the bounce pass. The kick out to Barnes. Pirtle trying to get open. Kept alive. Second chance effort. It's good. Pirtle's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That's tipped and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet on the wing. Over in the corner, Barnes passes it to Pirtle. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Barnes. Over Butler. It's hauled in by the Heat. Butler's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jovic. Over Thompson. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Barnes sliding it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Butler kicks to Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Jovic. Boucher defending. Jovic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors, but it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
Here's Pirtle. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Astonishing body control by Pirtle, just taking the hit head on and finishing through it all.
Outside, Hero from downtown, and that one goes. First for him tonight, 1 for 8.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Raptors moving the ball around. Thompson for the triple. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And a wide open look for Hero. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson finds Van Vliet. Trent outside. Back to Thompson. Lets it go from deep. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet to the paint. Trent outside. A 3-ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Pirtle kicks to Young. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Here's Pirtle. Young trying to break free. And Pirtle gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Here's Hero. Jovic laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
And they really haven't made much of an impact on the offensive glass here in the second quarter. There's been a significant drop-off in that area.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of
2
intensity.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Strus passes to Jovic. Over Young. They get it back. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 11 points. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Kicks to Young. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
And you can always count on Van Vliet to make the right play. He doesn't make too many bad decisions when he's got the ball in his hands.
Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Van Vliet, and Adebayo sends it back.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
Offensive rebound. Here's Strus, and Pirtle sends it back. Van Vliet attacking. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Vincent the pass to Jovic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Pirtle finds Trent. Back to Pirtle. Thompson with it. Defended by Strus. Thompson passes to Trent from deep three-point range, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a good look from Clay right there. Just the court awareness, and that guy was wide open.
Pass to Vincent. Strus with it. Pirtle's there. Hero gets an open look and hits. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
It's stolen by Strus. Vincent's shot is good.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
From deep, Trent. Oh, and the buzzer beat is good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
Well, you love nailing the last second shot. Always a feel-good moment.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Raptors running away with it. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether it's missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Klay Thompson brought his A game early tonight. He had 27 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They're getting everything they could ask for at the perimeter. Finding open shots, making the defense look foolish, honestly. You don't like to say that, but that's what they're doing. But that defense has to adapt. The threes will just keep coming down if they don't.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Miami.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. You can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
Please give a big round of
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the floor for Miami, they've got Adebayo. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Jovic in at the power forward.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Oladipo for three. Barnes grabs the miss. And here's Toronto. Young finds Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Young trying to break free. Boucher's shot is off. And Miami shooting not great, 40% for the game. And Lowry has it in the corner. No good on the triple. Lowry's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Barnes with it. Butler covering. And the dunk by Barnes.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Lowry against Van Vliet. There's the lob to Oladipo. A shot off that time.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Achua, he's checked in for the Raptors. OG Anunoby comes in for Gary Trent. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. And here's Oladipo. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
That's his second personal foul.
For Toronto, they have gone 4 of 6 so far from the line, missing a couple.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And that one falls for Achua. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. To the middle, Jovic. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And he's the ultimate floor general out there. Kyle Lowry, just the type of player that makes everyone around him just that much better.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Barnes can't get it to go. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Cody Zeller's checked in for the Heat. Here's Anunoby. From outside, off the mark. The Heat have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pitched at the half started. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oladipo, a good free throw shooter, so well served to seek out contact and get to the line.
At the line for the Heat.
And so he hits both. The Raptors have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. that leaves room for improvement, sir. Van Vliet passes to Boucher. Here's Anunoby. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Anunoby's got 16 points.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it. Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Van Vliet kicks to Achua. Over in the corner, Barnes. Butler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Top of the key jumper, no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's 15 points for Bam Adebayo. Here's Barnes. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
One shot.
The free throw off from Barnes. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The wide open look here for Oladipo. The three-pointer no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Achua. Tries a three. He can't get it to go. And Miami the other way now. Outside Lowry. He kicks to Butler. Back to Lowry. And it's blocked. Boucher with the ball. And Zeller picks him up defensively. Bucket is good. He's got 18. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And yes, it's good.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Pass to Lowry. Fires for three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Inside. Back to Boucher. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Achua kicks to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And for the Heat, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Butler. Tries again. And Zeller with the layup. Zeller's got 6.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Van Vliet kicks to Boucher. Poke loose. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. And Toronto making a change. Banton's checked in. Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. Lowry with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Heroes checked in for the Heat. Gabe Vincent comes in for Kyle Lowry.
Gabe Vincent.
Here's Banton. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a three. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 9 assists now tonight. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. He gets that one. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Here's Barnes. And he gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
It's stolen by Strus. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Boucher's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Anunoby. Second chance shot. And it's good on the way up. Achua's got 10.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Outside, Hero. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 8.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Here's Barnes. Passes it to Anunoby. Here's Banton. Back to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. Offline with his 3. Miami's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Shots good by Hero.
Well, the defense solid, but Tyler goes inside and stays confident with that hoop.
Here's Boucher. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Boucher's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
Manton, the pass to Barnes. Now, Anunoby. 23 points in the game. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 3 assists now in this one. Shoots from 12. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Achua kicks to Barnes. Manton, the pass to Anunoby. Banked in off the glass. And now it's up to 25 points for OG Anunoby.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
So both teams making some changes here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Vincent. Pass to Jovic. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Raptors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Toronto working the ball around now. That one good for 2. Anunoby's got 14 points here in the second half.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now the pass to Vincent. Shot clock at 6. Right at the free throw line. And it's Toronto with the rebound. There's a minute 34 left here in the third quarter. Bertle, the pass to Thompson. Good on the bucket. Thompson's got 29 in the game.
And Thompson, a guy who has size and has strength and has taken shots like that before.
Miami's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Passes to Jovic. To the inside, Vincent. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Vincent's got his second bucket of the night.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
It's Trent on the wing. He's covered by Hero. Here's Anunoby. And again, Toronto with the triple.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
To the paint, here's Zeller. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Zeller's got 4 this quarter.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Good work there as it goes.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Strus. Here's Vincent. Outside, Hero. Off target with his three.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it. And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
From the stripe, they get it back. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Zeller. Thompson for 3. And the miss. And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. Let's listen in on what Eric Spoelstra had to say to his team.
Let's get this next bucket. We got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes, and Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. OG Anunoby is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Young, and it's Lamb at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Shots good from Young.
Backed by great length. I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
That one falls. Zeller's got 11 in the second half.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because he seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Hero passes to Robinson. Back to Hero. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And Toronto has possession. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Pass to Vincent. Trent against Hero. Yurtsevin passes to Robinson. Over Porter. Goes back up. And it's Robinson with the bucket inside. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, all these little plays by Duncan Robinson, if it's not a 3-point shot, this is the kind of energy that picks his teammates up.
Toronto foul. Coloco. That's his first personal foul.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Hero. Shoots from 12. It's tipped. Porter against Robinson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
They get it again. Good saving. And finally they hit one.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Lamb. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And Porter comes to help. And Zeller kicks to Hero. Rumors continue to fly about possible league expansion. Brent, any cities you'd like to see join the league?
Oh, man, there's a lot of great options out there, Kevin, but I would like to see the league go to 32 and have 16 in each conference. I think that would be great. And there's a city in the Pacific Northwest that deserves a team, and I think you know where I'm talking about, Seattle.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, it's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
A different look for Miami. Udonis Haslem. He's checked in for Cody Zeller. And it's Lowry in for Tyler Hero. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Top of the key, Yurtsevin. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The layup missed. Manton, the pass to Lamb. The shot's good. Lamb's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
The pass to Vincent. Now here is Robinson, guarded by Porter. And Duncan Robinson, good for three.
And Duncan Robinson, he will do that.
Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Out to the right wing. And he drops it in from the low post.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Good saving. Second chance shot. They shoot again. Feeds it to Haslem. Back to Yurtsevin. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Pass to Trent. Outside, Lamb. Takes the three. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And he's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Benton with the rebound. The Raptors have gotten 7 of their 8 shots to fall here in the fourth. A tremendous offensive outburst. Lamb, good.
And that's a nice sign. Porter normally on the other end of the pass, but great awareness.
Outside, Robinson. Yurtsevin kicks to Lowry. Starting in 2021, referees were instructed to not reward players making overt, abrupt, or abnormal non-basketball moves. What'd you think of that?
Well, there are some guys who play abnormal. So what are you going to do about those guys?
That's his first
I'm kidding. I think it's a great thing for shooters to try to gain some sort of advantage. With how much advantage offensive players already have, it was getting a little bit out of control.
The first one falls.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
There's the double team with Lamb. Looking to end the run. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Porter passes to Trent. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Yurtseven kicks to Robinson. Pass to Lowry. Hits from the high post.
Kyle Lowry.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Benton. Again, Toronto.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. He takes it in. It's stolen by Lamb. Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
And we talk about Porter's reliability. He makes few mistakes finishing around the rim.
Pass to Vincent. Back to Lowry. Now, here's Yurtseven. Kicks to Lowry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one. And the Raptors with the ball. Good.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Max Strus is checked in for Kyle Lowry.
Heat substitution. Max Strus.
And here are the Heat now. There's the pass to Strus. Now here is Robinson. Passes it to Vincent. Floats one up, and he lays it up and in.
One part of Duncan Robinson's game doesn't get talked about enough. He is willing to find open teammates.
Outside, Lamb. Trent outside. Puts up a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Vincent. And here's Strus. Offensive rebound. Hansley.
Toronto foul. Koloko. That's his third personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami.
The first free throw is good.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And he can't hit the second. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. It's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Outside, Robinson. Pass to Strus. Inside. Here's Vincent. Plays it up and banks it in.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Benton, and he lays it straight in.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Gabe Vincent is a guy who has not wasted opportunity. He was undrafted back in 2018, fortunate enough to get a shot in the G League, an opportunity he took full advantage of.
And the first one drops. Eventually, Vincent won the G League's Most Improved Player award.
Well, there were signs that he was league ready, so he rightfully got the call up. And in the first few instances where Gabe Vincent stepped on an NBA floor, he took that confidence with him and now is producing at an NBA level.
Here's Trent and the pass to Lamb. Outside, Porter. Here's Benton. Fires the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Benton's got 9 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half. That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Passes it to Lamb. And slam dunk by Lamb.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. Manu Ginobili, recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man, Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
It's Trent on the wing, defended by Strus. Trent can't hit. Miami's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Nice long strides for Duncan Robinson to get to that shot.
Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Yurtseven passes to Strus. And here is Robinson for 3. Headshot off. 1:19 left in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
And really, they finally got something good to happen against this team. The last 2 games they faced them weren't nearly as productive.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Outside Robinson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. From deep, Trent. The shot, no good. Here's Vincent. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.